Okay, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me, people. And today I want to speak about Andre Gray. Literally done deal. So, guys, make sure that you smash the like button and also subscribe to the Military Guna TV for consistent update on the Reggae Boyz. And I'm going to give you a few names that were listed that are coming to represent the Reggae Boyz in this Gold Cup campaign. Definitely, I think that's something that you guys might want to hear. These names are actually confirmed by Dalton Wint, and I've done a bit more research to got a few more names on the list. But let's see your credit. Well, it's from Dalton Wint, so what else? But in the same sense, people, as I said, smash the like button and stay tuned, people, for this great show. And first thing first, thank you very much, people, for all the support. I want to say, people, you don't know how much I really appreciate the support, guys. Thank you very much for the support, the continued support. I really appreciate it, guys. Just continue watch the videos. Also continue to smash the like button. I thank you guys each time I see a like on the video. I definitely thank everyone who took the time out to touch that like button as well. I know I have a few people who are afraid to hit the the subscribe button, but definitely I appreciate you hitting the like button just the same. Now, what we have here today, people, is that Andre Gray has finally completed his move to Watford, to Queen's Park Rangers. Now, this is something that I've been speaking about from the beginning of the transfer window, that Andre Gray was heavily linked with a numerous amount of clubs: West Brom, Swansea, Queen's Park Rangers, and Birmingham. So these are the clubs that were heavily linked with Andre Gray. But the thing is that he said he wanted to stay in London, so his choice was Queen's Park Rangers. But at this point in time, done deal. Literally, it was reported by the Athletic that Andre Gray he completed his medical today. He completed his medical today, contract deal, everything signed, and now just awaiting announcement. But at this point, I believe that is a very good move for Andre Gray, because Watford weren't using him, and I do believe that he wants to make the World Cup qualifier squad, and to make that squad, you have to be playing consistent football, as was stated by the coach himself, Paul Hall. But in all aspect, very good move for him. I'm really happy that he made that move. And in all essence, it's a good deal for Queen's Park Rangers. It's a season-long loan. I think Watford might be paying some of his. Watford will be paying a part of his wages, because he's on a hefty amount of money weekly. So they will subsidizing with a part of his wages and really assisting QPR Rangers. But there's also on the table an obligation to buy at the end of the transfer. But what happens is that he's going to be a free agent the year before, so he might cut his contract early. And definitely cut also his wages to play for Queen's Park Rangers, are one of those teams in the championship, to get consistent game time. And I think it's good for his future and what he wants to do in football. But in all essence, he's in his last stages of his footballing career, so there's not a strong possibility that he might do it. But also, you have players who really take pride in their football and will want to do this. So definitely, guys, let's get into it. So, World Cup qualifier squad. Definitely a few names have been popping up all over the place. A lot of names have been popping up all over the place, and I'm quite sure that most of you guys know some of these names. And if you should look at it, let's have a deep look at how things are situated. We know for sure that there's a certain particular set of names that will be present. Like, for example, Andre Blake, he will be present. So some of these names are names that we expect to be in the squad. We're expecting to see these players in the squad. So I don't think that has any deep waters in it. So, for example, strong possibility that we might see Amar Bell at left back as well. So we might have Amar Bell. According to Dalton Wint, I'm going to quote the names that he quoted. Leah Moore, Adrian Mariappa. We all know Damien Lowe will be there. We also all know that Kemal Lawrence will be there. Midfielders, Devon Speedy Williams, Bobby Reed, Ravel Morrison, Peter Lee Vassell, Forwards, we have Mikel Antonio on the list as well. And definitely one of the surprising names that he threw out there was actually Ricardo Morris. Really, really surprised about that name. Romario Williams as well. So those are the few names that we have already have on the list. My list here that I've accumulated, a few names have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 players. Just no, 20. Just a few more to confirm. So, but I won't give you that list, people. I won't give you that list because if I should give you that list, might. Anyways, but people, hopefully, guys actually having a very good, had a good weekend. But these are the names that I have on paper that was confirmed by Dalton Wint, and definitely for each one of those confirmed names, I tick them off. So just to clarify. But in all essence, people, this time is a serious time, and news coming out that some of the players will be traveling via, how should I put it now, private means to ensure that they stay safe within a particular bubble. As you guys know, the sports bubble is something that they emphasize on, and that is what they are trying to use. Now, what's going to happen is that some of these players might be present for the first game and not the second game, and just the fact that some of these players also might be present for only one game. But we need to get these players. But the biggest addition to this is that the mere fact that he said Mikel Antonio was going to be there, and that is a massive, and I mean a massive plus to our team. We know we need a lethal striker like that. As I said, Mikel Antonio in spectacular goal scoring form at this moment, contributing 7 goals in 3 games. That is phenomenal at this moment and so early in the stages of the Premier League. But definitely. But there's also, if you should track back and take in consideration, there's a few names that you could also pick out for yourself. For example, what are the options at right back? Alvas Poel, Wes Harding, and also O'Neill Fisher. But out of that, strong possibility might be Fisher. Now, Alvas Poel and Wes Harding. But we'll see how that one materializes. But as I said, left back position, Amar Bell, Kemar Tax-Lawrence. Just think about it, people. These things are really, really adding up. There's no news of Leon Bailey at this moment. Leon Bailey still trying to recover from an injury that he received because he didn't play even any Premier League game. So I doubt we'll see Leon Bailey for this game. And he will definitely be out. We just have to bear in mind that he was injured and he's still injured and was not situated to come back until mid-September, which is in the region of September 12, September 13, when he's fully fit. So there will be no Leon Bailey for this one. So people, thank you very much. I won't go any further on this. I won't lament any further on this. You guys got my few names that I throw out there. You got the few names that I throw out there. And definitely, you guys also got the information about Andre Gray. So, people, thank you very much for tuning in. This has been really a good one. Military Guna TV, people. Like, share, and also subscribe. And I am out.